Hey there, YouTube, it's Justin the Junkie. How the fuck are you guys doing today?
Well, the girls in Chicago, they can spit, they can swallow when they're on their knees. But it's hard to stay hard when you're fucking in a car and it's 4 degrees.
So today is the December Patreon Tools of the Month. If you guys saw the preview video, we got the turbo sockets. I'm going to kind of show you what these are good for, what you could use them for, just a couple different things that I use them for. It's not really the same, you know, that like some people use these, but we'll get into that later. And also we have the Astro flank bite wrenches. Now we'll take a look at these real quick here. So I'm sure you guys have seen these on Erico's channel and all that stuff. These are flank bite. It's different than the flank drive that Snap-on has, okay? And I got a Snap-on one up here. If you can see, it just has grooves in the open end. Now this one has grooves in the open end and in the boxed end there, okay? And what's different about these is you can only use them to take fasteners off. They don't tighten where the fuck. So if you have a rounded bolt that you're trying to tighten, these ain't for you. I bought the set, you know, basically 5/16 to 3/4 and 8mm to 18mm, okay? And I'm going to show you kind of the advantages of these to compare to the turbo socket things. It's just a little bit different stuff. So, and then at the end, we're going to give this away with like 7 other items. We got a whole bunch of stuff to give away to all the Patreons this month as a Christmas gift from me to them. We'll just kind of run through this shit. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to go into like a 30-minute conversation about wrenches, but I'm just going to show you kind of what I got over here on the test jig and all that shit. So let's move over there and we'll fucking start using some of these fuckers. Over here on these turbo sockets, so what you want to do is you want to find the one that is for like 9/16. Okay, so this is 9/16 15mm. Now these are my Blue Point ones, okay, and they have a little different design. These Blue Point ones you can use with impacting sockets. I bet you can use these with impacting sockets. So as you can see, I completely boogered the fuck out of this thing. You know, we can get this on there, but it don't do fucking dick poo. So as you can see, that this is basically like an external thread design. It's got these really sharp bows in, or like cuts in there that are machined in there. So what you do is, what you want to do here with your turbo sockets is basically you can just take a hammer and you hammer it down on. Now what you do is you take your ratchet, your impact gun, whatever, and you can loosen that broken fastener up out of there. Alright, now I'm just, you know, you can see you can't do anything in forward, and this just beats down on there and does that. Alright, now what I use turbo sockets for is, you know those Allen wrenches? You always are going to strip out these Allen head, like socket head cap screws. So now we got this socket head cap screw. We can't go forward. We can't go reverse with any fucking bit of fucking diddly poo. So what you want to do is find the turbo socket that goes on the outside actual socket head cap screw. Again, tap her down in there. Now you can loosen up that fucked up socket head cap screw. And actually, I had to use this in the 1/4 inch feature. I have these all the way down to 1/4 inch. I used this on the 1/4 inch to get a Cummins fuel pump apart the other day. It was just fucked, alright? Like, you know, it was just small and it rounded off and all that stuff. Now, this one is this is like a button head design. And you can use these turbo sockets for about the same thing if you can get it down. So you want to get it down on there good. And I don't recommend using an impact on these. But as you can see, once we got the right size, we got it out of there. And then, you know, like what I do is if it's just junk, you just tighten it back up. But as you can see, these are hardened. You're not going to fuck these up very much. That's just a couple ways that I use turbo sockets there. Is that way. It just seems to work out better than trying to get pliers and all that shit in there. And also, you know, you can have these on extensions, so if you're down in a tight spot, you can get them off from there. And that's pretty much, I mean, these SK turbo sockets, I do believe they're rebranded by the company that, you know, is called Turbo Sockets. But I got you guys 3/8 to 3/4, basically 19 millimeter. You know, like the snap-on ones are really expensive. These are on Amazon. I think these were like 160 bucks, I do believe, is what they cost. So, you know, now let's check out these flank bite wrenches here. So we got the Astro 9/16 here, and I got it on this 9/16 fastener. Okay, now these are for like rusty, kind of fucked up fasteners. Eric O used his on like a Ford intake manifold, and they worked really good. I got them ground down too much to use this, but we'll get a rusty bolt later. But as you can see, this flank bite stuff really grips a hold of these ones that this one's kind of fucked up, you know. But what it has is it has these really tight serrations in there, and they might be useful when you're out there working on, you know, rusty shit if you live in the northern belt, or, you know, if you have a bolt that's kind of got one head rounded off and the wrench don't fit on there real good, you could grab these Astro tools and go ahead and get on that thing. And it's extra long for leverage, so that's it. It really doesn't work very well on the circular ones. For some reason, it needs to have the hexagonal flats in there, you know. But we could put a new bolt in there and show you that this thing will, you know, fucking get wild with it here. But anyway, that's these, you know, like, just for dickered bolts. I mean, I thought it would be cool, something cool to add on. You don't see very much stuff like this very much, you know, and just to kind of show you how it works. So this is a rusty bolt. As you can see, you know, this is 9/16. But when you put it in here, what it does is it grabs quite a bit on the corner of the open end. You know, a little bit different than how the snap-on one grabs it there, you know. You can kind of see that you only got these two flats that hold it, and you got this that, you know, really gets wild with it on like rusty type stuff, because you know it's going to be all fucked up. But anyway, that's just a couple different ways how I use turbo sockets and how I would use these wrenches. I hope you guys enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, you liked the video and all that shit. But anyway, I think we'll just give this shit away to the Patreon guys, and then we got a whole bunch of other stuff to give away, so we'll move over and do all that. Alrighty, everybody, I got all the $10 guys, you know, in our peppercorn thing, and also, guys, you know, like, if you guys want to become members of the Patreon account, the link's always in the description, and I roll cards through every video. If you guys want to get involved in all these tool raffle things. So, alright, so this is going to be for the SK Turbo sockets. Alright, and we're pulling a ticket out here. And Matthew Melendez, okay, you won the Turbo sockets. So that's pretty cool. And we'll go ahead and, you know, get down in here. And then this is going to be for the flank bite wrenches. So if somebody wants those. Alrighty. And the guy that won the flank bite wrenches this month is Eric Gatterman. So Eric, you got those coming to you and all that stuff. Now we got all this shit to give away, alright? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pick another $10 winner for one item. Probably we will do the Coast Light. All right, we're going to pick a $5 guy, and they are going to get the drill bits. All right, and then we're going to put the $1 guys in, and all the $1 guys, we're going to put everybody in for this stuff that's left. So let me pull out the $10 guy for the head beam coast lights here. See if this person wants this stuff, and get me, you know, for the $10 guy out here. All right. We got MJ Potent won the Coast Light. So Merry Christmas from the Junkie there, MJ. That's pretty good. You've been a long-time subscriber. So let me dump out all these $10 tickets. So the $5 guys for the drill bits. Let's see, we only got 5 of them, so you got pretty good chances there. And a guy already sent a guy one. All right, Kevin Wheeler. All right, I'm glad that Dickie did one again because I sent him one already. But Kevin Wheeler, there is your drill bits, dude. Hope you enjoy them. All right, now I got to get all the $1 guys. I mean, look at all these tickets we got. So there's that. Then I have to go through these after next month. But anyway, we'll put all this stuff in. All right. We'll shake all this shit up here. Fucking A. All these just go the same way. You know what I need to get is one of those bingo things. Does anybody know where you can get like a bingo fucking thing where you can, you know, turn them up and all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? So, all right. The first thing is this Empire level and speed square. So let me get down in here. All righty. Adam Smith. He's one of the $10 guys. He won that. This is for the 2 levels. Alrighty. And Steven Tallland, you won those. Alrighty, now we got, I think I'm going to save the Gerber thing for last. Alright, now we got the Coast Light left. Let's see what we got down in here. Alrighty, for the Coast Knife, what is this, 326 SLR, you won that. Alrighty, we're down to the last prize here. Alright, so this is for the Gerber thing here. Alright, we got one right here. And it is DHM Operations. So he won the Gerber thing. So we got $1 guy, a $5 guy, and mostly $10 guys. But anyway, you know, it works out how it is. Maybe we need to get a bingo thing. But anyway, hope you guys like this video reviewing these products. Hopefully I did a good enough job. And like always, go check out the SnapOnJunkie.com. We have t-shirts and hoodies and women's underwear for sale. If you use the code TOOLBOX, you get 10% off your order. What else? Go check out my Instagram, Facebook, all of my other social media accounts. And like always, thanks for watching. And I gotta fucking go.